amigos, and welcome to episode 48 of La Resurreccion. And today we have two games in La Liga, one against Granada and one against Real Betis. Two rivalries for Malaga, and hopefully we can pick up some wins today. It is the middle of January. Let's just take you through what's gone on since we were last together. So in our last episode, we played Espanyol and Bucharest, and it's not been a good time since then. Really disappointing 1-0 defeat to Sporting Chicken Goujon. Alberto Benito in the 93rd minute. It was actually a penalty that Rajkovic saved, but then the save fell straight back to Benito, who just put it in. And that was really disappointing considering they've been struggling. We then beat Sevilla 2-1, which is a much better performance. Emilio Cajon with a great goal to open the scoring. They did get an equaliser with 20 minutes to go, but then Sol Montagut with a lovely effort bent one from 25 yards, found the back of the net. And the youngsters give us the win in that game. We then played Isco's Testimonial and we got battered 4-1 by Real Madrid, and I actually put out a full strength team, which is pretty embarrassing. And then we played them in the league, and they played a better team, but we somehow come away with only a 2-1 defeat. We took the lead in this one as well, but we pretty much shut up shop from that point on, and it came back to bite us in the end. Daniele Regani with an equaliser just after half time, and then with just over 10 minutes to go, Goebbels managed to get the winner for Real Madrid. So as things stand, we are 10th in La Liga, starting to fall a little bit behind Villarreal now, who occupy that 6th position. We're only 3 points behind Sociedad though, so I just want to focus on getting as many points together and finishing as high as possible in the table. Hopefully we won't have a third consecutive season of finishing 7th, but it's a little disappointing that we have just seemingly got worse and worse since we've been in La Liga. As you can see, our Europa League tie, we did get Fiorentina. That will probably come to in the next episode, I imagine. So we could have had a kind of draw. I don't know how Fiorentina are getting on. They're currently 6th in Serie A, so that won't be an easy game, that is for sure. In terms of transfer business, not too much is done. Mario Rui, his contract is running out at the end of the season with Watford, and we've actually agreed to sign him on a permanent deal. He has been good for us this season, so it just made sense to bring him in permanently when his deal is done. A couple of our players are actually running out of contract as well, and looks like they'll be moving on. Renato Santos is one of those people. I haven't decided whether I'm going to offer him a new contract yet, but he's turned down like 6 offers of pre-contract deals, so it looks like he wants to stay around. Whether we actually offer him a new deal remains to be seen. Juan P as well, someone who's come back into the squad after his injury. He did want us to move him on in the summer, but we couldn't do that. But now Wolves have offered him a pre-contract, so he may well end up agreeing to go there. So remains to be seen. We are trying to do more business. I am trying to strengthen in positions, but we don't have too much money. As you can see, 3.3 million, only a few grand in wages as well. So yeah, we're trying to do business, but it's not looking good at the moment. But of course, if anything does happen, then I will let you know, of course. So then, let's move on to the Granada game. And this is the team that we are going to go with. A little bit mixed around after that disappointing defeat to Real Madrid. So this is the team. Rajkovic is going to be in goal. Inigo at right back. Marui at left back. And Kulu and Flavio Ramos are going to be our centre-half partnership for this one. Sanchez and Simuez in the middle of midfield. Kiko out on the right. Cajon on the left. Hontoria in the number 10 role. And Piatek up top. Piatek, our top scorer so far, was 16 goals this season. Really good return. Let's hopefully go out and get him some more goals today. So the games begin then. Just make sure we've got replays turned on. And indeed we do. And Granada are actually bottom of the table. So really, in a game that we should pick up points, this is definitely going to be it at home to the bottom place team. But it is, of course, a rival game, as I've already mentioned, so they may be a little bit more up for it than form would suggest. So we have to be careful, but I'm confident, hopefully, we can get the win, although they are in down the right-hand side. And wow, what a block. The original header from Skepovic hit the post. Rajkovic had already committed, was on the floor. It looked like for all the world that he had a tap in, but there was an amazing block in there. And somehow we managed to get away with it. And good early signs from the visitors. Not the start that we wanted. first highlight since that of the opening game, and it looks like it could go our way. I noticed as well, and when there was no highlights, looking at Granada's team sheet, they've actually got Jimmy Cabot on the bench. He's on loan there from Ibar, so it'd be nice to see him. Hopefully, doesn't provide them with any important moments in this game. But Kiko, lovely switch out to Kion, one-on-one with the fullback, tries to bend one, and the keeper just manages to keep it out. Probably caught him a little bit off guard, but Kion with the effort from range, and it almost results in a goal. But a pretty dull first half is going to come to an end. And they're pretty disappointing from us so far. We really need to kick on in the second half. Going to tell the boys that this performance is disappointing. And if they don't buck up their ideas sooner rather than later, then changes may need to be made. First highlight of the second half. Inigo with a free kick inside to Nkulu. He goes all the way back to Rajkovic. He's now got time to assess the situation, and Ramos comes deep to collect the ball. Plays it forward to Simoes. Now just goes backwards. Might need to up the tempo here. There doesn't seem to be much sense of urgency. But we'll play the ball around the midfield, and now Sanchez goes out wide to Kiko. And he goes on the overlap, and that's where he goes. Back inside to Sanchez. Works his way into the area. And what a goal from Jose Carlos Sanchez. He loves a long-range effort. That one was just inside the area, but impressive all the same. And well, maybe I don't need to up the tempo. Maybe the half-time team talk has done the trick. But he goes by his man there really easily. And he just slots it in the top corner. A lovely finish. Inigo with the assist. Granada disappointed defending from their point of view. But that doesn't matter to us. We take the lead. Betis now with the throw. Deep in our half. Saka gets the ball back from Pardo. Inside to Emre Moore. We're pushing the back, but a great ball in. Halalovic at the far stick, but the header is straight at Rajkovic. And it looks like we're going to come forward in the same highlight. Ramos plays the ball up to Kion, who just about manages to keep it in. And he works his way infield. Hontoria out to Sanchez. Comes left, but a lot of space out on that right-hand side. Piatek, is he going to go out there? He does. Finds a lovely ball to Kiko. Can he get it in? Looks like a foul. And I think it is going to be a penalty. Indeed it is. The referee's given the penalty. And Piatek is going to be the man to take it. Can he add to his season tally? He doesn't. Well, rather fortuitously, it falls back to him. Rui Silva, I think, makes a save from the penalty. We have a look. Gets the right way. I think, he tips it onto the post. But unfortunately for him, falls straight back into the path of Piatek. And exactly the same practically as what happened to us against Sporting Chicken Goujon, and we double our lead. And I think the scoreline flatters us, to be honest. Montoria, free kick, goes for it, so straight at Rui Silva, palms it away, but back into the danger area, and nobody is able to get onto the end of it. But the game fizzles out, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 win. Like I said, flatters us a little bit. I think definitely not as comfortable as the scoreline and the stats would suggest. But that is it. A 2-0 win. We got the all-important 3 points. Well done, boys. Very good from us. And hopefully that will lead our charge up to the table. No cup distractions. Of course, we've still got Europe. But hopefully now we can just focus on the league. Focus on picking up wins and charge up that table. Right, Real Betis next. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I will see you for that game. Okay, game day number 2 of the episode. We are at the Real Betis game. Just a little bit of transfer updates. Juan P has agreed his move to Wolves, so he will be leaving us at the end of the season after about 10 years at Malaga. Really good club servant. Our young English backup goalkeeper, Hulin, requested to terminate his loan because he thought that he should be getting more football than he was, despite the fact he was already a rotation option. So he has gone back to Chelsea. So we are now looking for another backup goalkeeper as well, as our next best one is 17 and he only has 1-star ability. So a couple of bids have gone in. I will let you know probably next episode now what the outcome of the rest of January is. But this is the team to take on Betis. It is completely unchanged. Kyon's picked up a bit of a knock. Actually gave him an injection to let him play this game because I feel like he's been that important for us. So yeah, I'll run through the team again, even though it's exactly the same. Rajkovic in goal, Inigo at right back, Rui at left back, Flavio Ramos and Nkulu in the middle, Simoes and Sanchez in centre midfield, Kiko on the right, Kion on the left, Hontoria in number 10, and Piatek up top. This game will be much harder. I've just noticed they've got Gareth Bale in their team. He's contracted to them. He left Real Madrid at the end of his contract and went on a free, and safe to say he's having a fairly decent time of it. 34 years old now. Apparently he's best operated as a number 10. Only on 65 grand a week. Well, with what's been going on in real life, that's an absolute steal. They've got Gundogan as well on loan from Man City, but he is 33 now. So maybe you can see a little bit why Betis is stumbling a bit, just because their best players are starting to get on a bit. Marc Bartra has had a really good season, but he's 33. Mina's 28, still a decent age. Tello is 32 now as well. So yeah, they've got quite an old side. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. They've got Dusan Tadic on the bench. He can't be a spring chicken. 35 now. Is that Jimenez from Wolves? It is. He's 32. So yeah, their best players have in the twilight of their career, let's say. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a much harder match than the Granada game was. And if we play the same, we could well end up getting a defeat because we weren't brilliant in that game. So I'm just going to say to the boys, I expect to see a similar performance. Yeah, sure. He's a big miss. Yeah, if we perform the way we can, then we can make mincemeat of this side. They're playing a lovely pitch, so it all looks set. But on not even a minute in, they're coming forward, and Gundogan now with the ball. Zabeldia, good tackle by Sanchez, and now we can counter. Only got Piatek ahead of him. Goes outside to Kiko though. It's great ball to Piatek, and what a goal that is! Literally 2 minutes into the game, and Piatek grabs an 18th for the season. We've hit him on the counter attack. What a ball that is by Kiko, by the way. Sanchez overhits his pass. Kiko just keeps it in, but launches one forward over the top. And Piatek on the volley over his shoulder. I'd love to see what that looked like in 3D, but my laptop can't hack it. I'd like to think it was good though, and it might be about to get even better. Similar at the far stick. It's cleared away, but he will retrieve it. That's what I went for. Now Sanchez, good ball to him. Hontoria's there. Goes back to Flavio Ramos. Could maybe have slipped Piatek in again. Kion now. Kiko's free on this right-hand side. He does really want to find space. Kion now inside Hontoria. Just playing patiently, waiting for that opening, not forcing it. Just over 3 minutes gone. Playing really well so far. Hontoria, Piatek, Sanchez, and it's 2 inside 4 minutes. Sanchez hits double figures for the season. What a start. We have come out of the gate, all guns firing in this game. What a way to silence your rivalries on their own patch as well. A lovely ball from Piatek. I didn't even notice Sanchez making that run. Places the finish to perfection. And Betis' old men just can't cope with us at the moment. Michael Keane with the free kick. He's had to come on to play at right back as Inigo's gone off injured. Hontoria's pass not quite where he wants to go. And now Betis get possession again. Kion putting the pressure on but can't get the ball. And now Santi Mina's in. Great ball. What a block that is. I think, between Nkulu and Ramos, someone manages to get a great block in. But it's not over yet. Tello with a corner in. And it goes all the way through. Bale's going to pick it up. But he's going to miss out. And can we counter yet again? Simwes on the ball. I feel like this will peter out. But it carries on. Sanchez with now Michael Keane flying down the wing at wing back. Go on. Piatek. Keane, he keeps it in. Gets the ball in. But the cross is what you would expect of a centre-back playing right back probably. But it looks like we are going to head in to half-time. 2-0 to the good. A cracking opening 5 minutes. And we have asserted ourselves on this game. And it's been, stats-wise, it's been a fairly even first half. But I'm going to say to the boys, well done. And hopefully we can go on and make it a little bit more comfortable. First highlight of the second half. And it is going to go the way of Betis, it looks like. Fernando to Bale. We're doing a good job of marking out their key players, it has to be said. Bartra, Esquerdos, long ball forward, but it's aimless, and Simões will cut that out, and we've regained possession. Flavio Ramos to Hontoria. Now Kion with space to work. Got Rui on the overlap, and that's where he go. Can he get a swing ball in? Can he get a swing ball in? Can he swing a ball in? I don't think swing ball would be any good in this situation. I don't think the referee would allow the bats. But anyway, it's there. Kiko, he makes it 3. Piatek with the all-important knock-on completely outfoxes the defenders. And now we make it 3-0. Rui gets the swing ball out, bats it. into the centre. Piatek with the slightest knock on takes 3 defenders out of the game. Kiko at the back post unmarked. He was harder to miss than score. That classic cliche. And we are 3-0 to the good. And it couldn't get better. Rui, a free kick deep in our half. Simões, long ball over the top for Piatek to give chase to. And he gets in. He's in behind. But his shot is straight at Juan. And yeah. Here's the Juan to make the save. I had to. It was there. You can't take that away from me. And Kulu, gonna get a shot in. Sanchez, he has a shot. That is one of the worst shots I've ever seen. But yeah, 10 minutes to go. I think we'll make a couple of changes as the game is all but secured. Müller and Juan P on. So you could arguably say we've made the side stronger for the last 10 minutes. It'd be nice to see Juan P contribute something considering he's been out injured for so long. We might get a fourth here. Sanchez plays in towards Müller. Piatek is there. And Piatek makes it for second goal of the day for Piatek. Pretty poor goalkeeping, all things considered. And a really nice, well-worked move. Sanchez floats one in towards Müller. He gets the header. Heads it straight to Piatek. His header initially saved. But he pounces on the rebound. Gets it through Juan. And we make it 4-0. We have been a completely different team second half. Are we going to make it 5? Keane, Juan P, he tries to bend one. Well. If that had gone in, I think my t-shirt would have been off. And that is something no one wants to see. I'm so tired today. But yeah, 4-0. Luckily, you wouldn't be able to see me take my t-shirt off anyway because I don't use face cams. But what a performance in that second half. 4-0 the game finishes. Absolutely superb, lads. Really pleased with that. Good for the goal difference. And let's see where that leaves us in the La Liga table. Sides around us dropping points and everything. So really important. So have some look. We are now 8th. Level on games with most teams. Sevilla have a game in hand, but they won't catch us. So we're level with Real Sociedad. 5 points behind Villarreal. 6 points behind Celta Vigo. So it is game on for those Europa League spots. And hopefully we can put together a bit of a run of form. Athletic Bilbao pushed on a little bit ahead of that. Barcelona running away. 18 games they've played this season and still haven't lost. That is mightily impressive. But as you can see, very close. All these were 7th to 10th split by 2 points. So yeah, the chasing pack. Celta Vigo's can start to see has sort of petered out a little bit. Right, let's have a look. When will we be back? I think it's going to have to be Fiorentina, isn't it? I don't know whether we'll do both legs of Fiorentina or maybe the second leg. Yeah, I think what we'll do actually, we'll do the second leg of Fiorentina and Celta Vigo because they are 3 massive games in the context of our season. Obviously, those 2 teams right above us and we're chasing them down for European football. So I think that will be 2 good games to play. Fiorentina and Celta Vigo will be then in the next episode. And today, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this one. That is going to bring it to an end. If you have enjoyed it, please pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more La Resurreccion and for more absolute waffle from me that we had to endure towards the end of the episode. As ever, a link to the description. Oh, come on, get your words right, man. A link is in the description for the FM Creators Discord. I need to end this video, seriously. Yeah. As ever, like I said, link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. I think I need to lie down.